Can you believe it? Some yogurts have more sugar than a candy bar. I'm serious. And that diet yogurt you think is helping you lose weight? It might actually be destroying your metabolism. We all grab yogurt thinking, yeah, this is healthy. But guess what? Supermarkets are packed with fakes. So many are loaded with stuff that's secretly wrecking your gut and making you slow. Today we're exposing everything. You think that yogurt you eat every day is totally fine? What if I told you that innocent-looking cup is hiding ingredients that could be messing up your gut, all those tiny bacteria, and literally making it harder for your body to burn fat? We're not dissing yogurts, but some super common ones are the enemy. Stay with me because I'm about to show you the ones you absolutely need to avoid. Alright, first up, flavored yogurts. These are the biggest offenders. You know, the fruit on the bottom ones, the dessert flavors, even a ton of kids' yogurts. They're stuffed with added sugar sucrose, high fructose corn syrup, all those processed sweeteners, a little natural sugar from milk or real fruit. Okay, fine. But the crazy amount of added sugar in most yogurts is a huge problem. All that sugar can throw your gut bacteria out of balance. It's called dysbiosis. The bad bacteria take over and bam, inflammation, bloating, you just feel awful. Plus those constant sugar spikes? Over time, they can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, and even type 2 diabetes. It's a terrible cycle. You eat sugary yogurt, your blood sugar skyrockets, then it crashes and you want more sugar. And what about light or diet-flavored yogurts? To cut calories, they swap sugar for artificial sweeteners. Sucralose, aspartame, acesulfame, potassium. The FDA says they're mostly safe, but new research is making us go, really? Some studies suggest they might mess with our gut microbes and how our body handles sugar, and might even make you crave more sweets or mess with blood sugar and appetite. So, they might not be the weight loss miracle we thought. One study even said some artificial sweeteners could kill the good bacteria in yogurt while it's just sitting there, though we need more proof on that. For years they told us fat is evil. So, low-fat and non-fat stuff including yogurt blew up. But here's the crazy part. Take out fat, and you take out flavor and texture. So what do? They dump in more sugar, or add thickeners and gums to make it feel creamy. You might be trading fat for a mountain of sugar, or a crazy long list of additives. Not exactly a health upgrade. Interestingly, how we see dairy fat is changing. Some research now says full-fat dairy, if you eat it normally, might not be the villain. Dairy fat has fatty acids that could be okay or even good for your heart, maybe by helping your good HDL cholesterol. But scientists are still arguing, so moderation is key, always. Plus, fat makes you feel full. A low-fat yogurt might leave you starving sooner, so you eat more later. Low-fat and non-fat yogurts can give you protein and calcium, but the added sugars or not feeling full can totally cancel out the good stuff for your gut and metabolism. Beyond sugar and fat, you gotta read the ingredient list for other sneaky bad guys. Yogurts with cookie crumbles, candy syrups, or super-processed fruit purees? They're basically desserts pretending to be yogurt. These extras make the sugar content explode and can add artificial flavors, colors, and preservatives, none of which help your gut or metabolism. High fructose corn syrup, sometimes in these flavorings, can be a huge problem, especially if you can't handle fructose, causing serious bloating and gas. No thanks. Then there are the thickeners and stabilizers in tons of yogurts, especially low-fat and some non-dairy ones to get that creamy feel. Carrageenan, guar gum, xanthan gum, modified food starches, super common. Carrageenan has been kinda controversial. Most health agencies say food-grade carrageenan is fine, but some people say it wrecks their digestion, and some lab studies hinted it could cause inflammation. Scientists are still figuring out what these gums do to our gut. While many are safe, eating fewer additives is usually a good idea for your gut. Some early research even suggests that a lot of certain emulsifiers and thickeners mess with our gut bacteria or hurt our gut lining, but we need more solid human studies. Plant-based is huge, so non-dairy yogurts, almond, coconut, soy, oat, cashew are everywhere. These are great if you can't do lactose or you're vegan, but they're not automatically healthier. Many non-dairy yogurts, especially flavored ones, have the same old problem. Tons of added sugars. Seriously, check those labels. Also, protein in non-dairy yogurts? It's all over the place. Some, like soy or pea protein ones, can be decent. But many almond or coconut milk yogurts are super low in protein unless they add it in. Protein is critical for feeling full and for muscle health, which helps your metabolism. Don't skip it. Another huge thing, live and active cultures. Dairy yogurt naturally has these good bacteria, probiotics. But not all non-dairy yogurts do, or they might have less, unless it specifically says on the label. Always look for live and active cultures. Lastly, just like dairy yogurts, many non-dairy options use a lot of thickeners and gums to get that texture. Like we said, they're generally safe, but if you're eating a ton of these from different foods, it might be an issue if you have a sensitive stomach. The goal? Find unsweetened non-dairy yogurts with decent protein, if you care, live cultures, and a short ingredient list. So, what happens when you're constantly eating these bad yogurts? Yogurts loaded with added sugars feed the bad bacteria and yeast in your gut. This leads to an imbalance, that dysbiosis we mentioned, which is linked to bloating, gas, inflammation, and even a weaker gut lining, sometimes called leaky gut. Insane. Artificial sweeteners, they might also mess with the gut microbiome for some people. And sugar alcohols, like xylitol or sorbitol, often in sugar-free products, are famous for causing digestive issues because our bodies don't absorb them well, and they ferment in your colon. Hello, gas and discomfort. Metabolically, high-sugar yogurts totally mess with your blood sugar. Constant sugar spikes and the insulin rush that follows can eventually lead to insulin resistance. That makes it harder for your body to manage blood sugar and basically tells it to store fat. Calling something a metabolism killer sounds dramatic, but a diet full of added sugars and processed junk is definitely not helping your metabolism. Studies on artificial sweeteners? They've made people suspicious about metabolic issues, even links to type 2 diabetes or heart problems. But the evidence is mixed. Sometimes it's just a link, not a direct cause. And we need way more research to know what's really up with all these sweeteners. But wait, not all commercial yogurts are evil. Many are actually good for you. The real problem is with overloaded with sugars, artificial stuff, or no good cultures. Eating plain, unsweetened yogurt with live cultures is generally linked to gut health and even metabolic benefits. Okay, the good news. Yogurt can be an amazingly healthy food for your gut and metabolism if you choose right. Rule number 1, plain unsweetened yogurt, that's your best move. You get protein, calcium, and those awesome live and active cultures, without the garbage like added sugars or artificial sweeteners. Look for live and active cultures on the label. These are the probiotics that help your gut, digestion, and even boost your immune system. You might see names like Lactobacillus acidophilus or Bifidobacterium species. These are the good guys. Greek yogurt is an awesome choice if you want more protein. They strain it, which removes some whey and lactose. So you get thicker, creamier yogurt that usually has more protein and often less sugar than regular plain yogurt. That extra protein helps you feel fuller longer, amazing for managing weight and keeping your metabolism fired up. Fat content: don't instantly run from full-fat plain yogurt, especially if it's from grass-fed cows. Like we said, dairy fat isn't always bad, and full-fat options can make you feel more satisfied. But moderation is still key, especially if you're watching calories. Both full-fat and low-fat plain yogurts can be healthy, as long as there's no added sugar. Always read the ingredient list. It should be short. Just milk and bacterial cultures. If you see a crazy long list of sugars, artificial sweeteners, thickeners, and artificial flavors, put it back. If you love flavored yogurt, buy plain and add your own fresh or frozen fruit, nuts, seeds, or a tiny bit of honey or maple syrup. You control the sweetener. Alright, here's a challenge. Go to your fridge right now. Seriously, pause this video and go look. Grab your yogurt. Read the label. How much added sugar is in there? What kind of sweeteners or additives do you see? Tell us in the comments below, what's your go-to healthy yogurt? Found any that were shockingly sugary? Let's help each other out. And if this blew your mind and was helpful, smash that thumbs up, subscribe for more health bombs, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Your support helps us make more content like this. Navigating the yogurt aisle doesn't have to be a total nightmare. While tons of yogurts are marketed as health foods, it's clear that some types packed with added sugars, artificial sweeteners, and useless fillers can actually sabotage your health, messing with your gut and metabolism. But you have the power. By becoming a smart label reader and choosing plain, unsweetened yogurts with live and active cultures, you can get all the amazing benefits. It's all about making smart choices, focusing on real, minimally processed foods, and listening to your body. Yogurt can absolutely be a fantastic, health-boosting food, as long as you pick the right kind. Make the switch, and your gut and metabolism will thank you. You got this!